In this episode, we tell you about Lukaku's opinion on joining Pochettino at Chelsea, one Premier League club Sadio Mane could go to, and the details of Alexis Mac Allister's transfer to Liverpool. Hi everyone, you're on TRIBUNA, and we bring you the latest hot stuff from the Premier League. According to ESPN, Man United are preparing a huge summer clear-out. The Red Devils are open to offers for as many as 8 first-team players to raise funds for other transfers. Here is the list. Goalkeeper Dean Henderson, defenders Harry Maguire, Eric Bailly and Alex Telles, midfielders Fred and Scott McTominay, and forwards Anthony Elanga and Anthony Martial. Bailly, Telles and Henderson played on loan throughout the last campaign but failed to impress. Fred and McTominay, or McFred as fans often call them, seem to be below the standards, and in Martial's case, he is always injured. He last played a full game in the Premier League in September 2021. Interestingly, United fans would gladly add one more player to the list. What about Sancho, who won as a supporter? Does he even want to be at United? The experiment is over. Please get rid of Sancho too, writes another Man United fan. Marcus Rashford is ready to sign a new big money long-term contract to stay at Man United, claims The Sun. On his current deal, Rashford earns around £200,000 a week, and it seems like United will offer a significant increase. A close source revealed to The Sun. Marcus is saying he was waiting to see if the club got in the Champions League, and now he is delighted. He loves playing for Ten Hag and believes he has delivered on all of his promises. The deal is the biggest of his career and still has work left in it. Marcus probably deserves the hike after excelling for Man United last season, scoring 30 goals in all competitions. But some United fans on TRIBUNA issue a caveat. Rashford on 200,000 and Sancho on 350,000. That's United for you, the Monza supporter. Unless something extraordinary happens, Mason Mount has played his last game for Chelsea. The Athletic reports that negotiations over a new contract have collapsed between Mount and Chelsea, and there is little sign of reconciliation. Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Juventus and Bayern Munich are all interested in signing the midfielder. However, it's the Red Devils who are most likely to land the 24-year-old. And yet, reaching an agreement of the transfer fee could be a problem. Chelsea have set a £70 million asking price, and United are not willing to pay that. And this is where something extraordinary comes into play. If Chelsea's asking price is not met, Mount will stay and run down his contract, living on a free in 2024. Leicester City have released 7 players, and there are some big names on the list. Jaglasa Yunju, Daniel Amarty, Namphalis Mendy, Ryan Bertrand, Tete, and above all, Ayoze Perez and Yuri Tillemans. If this was 2019 again, this list would be worth around £200 million. But here we are in 2023, Leicester are relegated and these players are free agents. Tillemans, the best name of the bunch, is linked to Aston Villa. One player who is not on the list is James Maddison. He has a year left on his contract and is expected to be sold. A fee around £40 or £50 million would help the Foxes cope with the terrors of relegation. Alexis Mac Allister's transfer to Liverpool has been completed, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Italian insider has given his "here we go" on this transfer. Mac Allister joins on a 5-year contract, and Liverpool are expected to pay Brighton less than the initial £50 million release clause. The Reds actually see it as a potential bargain because they have money left for other targets. It's not clear, however, if Mason Mount is one of those targets. Mac Allister will undergo a medical in the next 24 hours, but the deal is done. It's only a matter of time before the World Cup winner is announced as Liverpool's first summer signing. Romelu Lukaku is unlikely to play for Mauricio Pochettino at Chelsea. The new appointment has not changed the Belgian's ideas about not coming back to London. Lukaku wants to play in the Champions League next season, and according to Italian Gazzetta dello Sport, he told Inter management about his desire to stay. And it seems like it suits everyone. Pochettino has his side set on other options, Dusan Vlahovic from Juventus in the first place. However, it would be interesting to see if Pochettino is able to reboot Rome's career at Stamford Bridge. It seems like Lukaku could fit into his potential 11 seamlessly. Chelsea have no other natural number 9, and Pochettino has experience coaching lone strikers. Bayern Munich are eager to sell Sadio Mane this summer, according to German source Sport 1. Mane is not in Thomas Tuchel's plans after an average campaign marred by controversy. The Germans hope to convince Newcastle United to sign the 31-year-old Senegalese. The Premier League team is one of the few clubs that can pay Mane his massive wages. It's said to be around 20 million euros a year. Interestingly, the ex-Liverpool forward wants to stay at Bayern and prove his critics wrong. Last season, he scored 12 goals, provided 5 assists, and punched one teammate. Solid, but not 20 million euros solid. Bayern fans in the German section of TRIBUNA say it best: Mane is not a Benzema and was never a Lewandowski, writes a Bayern supporter. Here comes another. Mane knows he will earn less elsewhere and is just taking advantage of the club. Sell as soon as possible. And this is it for today. What do you make of these stories? Leave your comments below or go to tribuna.com, where we cover every major football event and you can discuss it all with thousands of fans of your favorite football team. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We go again tomorrow.